Hey guys, Sak here from SAKITECH, and in today's video I want to talk about the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Lite and the Samsung Galaxy S10 Lite that were just announced today by Samsung. Now these phones are modeled after the flagship S10, the S10 Plus, the flagship Note 10 and the Note 10 Plus, but they bring you all the premium features at a more acceptable price point, of course, with some compromises. So let's dive in and get some details about the features and specs of these two brand new smartphones that are going to be released very soon to the public. Now, the very first thing I do want to let you know that both of these phones are using an Infinity O display, which means you have a center hole cutout on the top, just like the Note 10, and you have a 6.7-inch Super AMOLED display. However, the resolution is actually 1080p, so you're not getting the Quad HD resolution on the S10 Plus and the Note 10 Plus. So that's one thing. The other thing that is pretty massive is the battery capacity. Both the S10 and the Note 10 Lite have a 4,500 milliamp hour batteries, and they both support super fast charging. So that's definitely fantastic even for a budget smartphone. And obviously one of the biggest differences between the S10 Lite and the Note 10 Lite is the fact that the Note 10 Lite has the S Pen and all the S Pen features that are found on the Note 10 Plus, on the flagship model. The S10 Lite doesn't have the S Pen. However, here's something really interesting. The S10 Lite actually has a more powerful processor than the Note 10 Lite. So the S10 Lite has a Snapdragon 855, while the Note 10 actually has Note 8's Exynos processor, which is kind of disappointing, but I think they're trying to manage the pricing here. The Note 10 has the S Pen, so the price goes up, so they have to lower the processor a little bit to equate the price. So that's just a fact. The S10 Lite actually has a faster processor than the Note 10 Lite, but the Note 10 Lite has the S Pen. So just keep that in mind as you're shopping for these devices in the future. Another thing is both of these smartphones do have 6 or 8 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes internal storage. And of course, both phones are going to be running Android 10 with One UI 2.0. Now, another big difference between these two smartphones is the cameras. Now, they both have a triple rear camera system, and they're both housed in a square patch, just like the Pixel 4, just like the iPhone 11. But these two camera patches are in fact different. For example, the Samsung Galaxy S10 Lite has a macro camera. It's got a standard wide-angle camera, which is 48 megapixels, and then it's got an ultra-wide camera, which is 12 megapixels. Now, when you look at the Note 10 Lite, Note 10 Lite has a telephoto camera, a standard wide camera with 12 megapixels, and then it has a ultra-wide with 12 megapixels as well. So one has a macro lens, the other one has a telephoto lens. The other two cameras have similar lenses. So that's kind of crazy. They have these subtle differences between both of these two smartphones. But one of the biggest questions that a lot of people are asking is, how do they compare to the Note 10 Plus and the S10 Plus? And I'll let you know right now, if you have an S10 Plus or a Note 10 Plus, you're in a higher tier of smartphones, okay? Those are flagships. These are budget models based on the flagships, bringing you some premium features, but giving up a lot of other premium features. So just be aware of that. There's nothing to worry about if you have a Note 10 Plus, a Note 10, S10, S10 Plus, or an S10e. Those are higher tiered smartphones. These are going to be budget smartphones. They may not even be released in United States. They might be geared towards the Asian market. We'll see what happens. We're going to get more information in a couple weeks from Samsung at CES. So just stay tuned for that. Now, if you do have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know down below. We're not sure about the pricing or the exact release date just yet. So that's going to be coming soon. I'll give you guys an update. For now, guys, have a fantastic day. And like I said, drop any questions, comments down below. All right.